Gaming. This is BrassHeart. We love finding something different, and we have a huge, it's like a thought bank of indie developers on Twitter where they do everything from Wishlist Wednesday to Screenshot Saturday, and we get to really kind of see their work as it's developing and once it's been developed.
My dearest Pola, I've been thinking about the past again, about the long-lost friends, our ambitions,
achievements achieved.
I've been thinking about my mistakes, too. I might have found a way to undo them. A new project I've been working on.
Isn't it Atomic Heart?
Your old man needs your help, Pola. There's some things I've been meaning to tell you.
Are they dirty jokes?
So I ask you to come to Sulislav.
Bad jokes.
Your friends will be happy to see you. Loving father, Joseph Zagórski.
Well, that's my dad. To take back everything that's, a little raunch in there. A little spicy. Not too bad. We'll just back that out. So I ran into this. It's one of those dev donate project things. You don't have to. Like, if you just love going in here, especially if you have a YouTube channel, definitely encourage, because it's so finished. It's overheating like crazy. Hopefully it's not the final prototype. So I can also look at it. Plane's engine is hooked up to the diagnostics panel for testing purposes. So looks like there's always two actions. I can check it out the same way that you usually do with inventory, or I can use it. Dirty greasy rag must have for any mechanics workshop. So my inventory is up here. I've got my options and so on. Looks like you can save. Give you a little screenshot, the usual. But like I said, it's just really got this finished look. I'll be arriving at Sulislav soon. Home sweet home. The air is fresh, the skies are clear, and the engine's humming nice and calm. I should probably look for Dad. His message sounded rather urgent. Yeah, he's nowhere to be seen. I bet he added one of his famous ideas. Now he's scribbling it down in some corner of the place. Palace? Of the palace? I read that as place automatically. I also am going to have a palace. Although the inventions all around him, he still can't be bothered to keep track of time. Manfred and Tamara should still be around. I'd love to say hello. And that's all we have so far. Interesting. So it won't flip to the next page. And I can close down. Is there a previous one? Probably not. La da 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 da. Da da. Da da. Da da. Da da. Excuse me, senor. I would like to leave the notebook. If it's alright with you, that is. No, it's not alright. You won't. Can I just use the escape key? You're giving lie to the finished aspect here. 5 seconds, senor! Oh, you know what? I'm running something in the background. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's why. It was me. I ran something in the background and I didn't stop, so I blame myself. One of my dad's best designs, and Manfred gets flight every day, lucky guy. Alright, well, let's talk to Manfred. Mechanic and test pilot for my father's latest designs. Good find. How's it going, Manfred? Apollonia, good. It's good to see you. You two handsome, still building Dad's mad designs, I see. You're still flying them. What brings you to Sulislav? Not much to do in the capital. Father sent me a letter. He wants to discuss something about that Valkiria Dominion and some new research he's doing. Apparently it's important. Well, someone knows how to deal with those bastards. Professor Zagórski. I'd join you, but I still have to finish up with this engine. Keep it up, Manny. I wanted to ask you something, though. And if I borrow duct tape? Sorry, Pola. I've got to have the tape on standby until I figure out what's causing the engine to overheat. You check the fluid level to the milliliter, voltage, parameters, airflow, circulation. Then I'm stumped. If we're to figure this out, some hot coffee is in order. I'll bring you a cup. Danke. Coffee is a few good ideas. Can't help but wonder, how did you wind up as my dad's assistant? Half luck, half misfortune. I used to be a test pilot in Hamburg. That was before the Loyalist secession, right? Yeah. Seeing how I did not want to march under the Valkyrian banner, I fled to Kiev. There I got my pilot license and learned the craft. When I saw your father's planes in action during the Operation Eagle's flight, I wanted to fly one of them. And here you are, fascinating. Do you know anything about the Valkiria? Father seems pretty concerned with her. I had the dubious pleasure of meeting her back when I was just a counting mechanic. She used to help us with the aerodynamics calculation. She did a lot of heavy math, actually. Reversing of factories, market predictions, and that like. I know that much. How do you get from that to ruling an army? More data is fed to her, smarter she becomes. Point where she could almost tell the future. Eventually, a group calling themselves loyalists decide that her judgment is so impeccable she should have political power. Even got supporters in France, Germany, even in Britain. You know the rest. I think that faction in control of half of Europe is taking orders from a machine. We'll see how it goes. The future's not yet written, Pola. Keep it up, Manny. You too, Pola. So we'll go up to the palace, because it's a palace, and you, friend, would also go there. We have a butler. It's Philip, Sulislav's chamberlain. I think he's been here for as long as the palace itself. What's up with this automobile? Dad finally switched to a hover car. Good for him. Einstein didn't invent those anti-grav generators for nothing. Hi, Philip. Morning, Miss Pola. Your father has arrived. Your father has informed me he'll be arriving at Sulislav, but it seems he himself has forgotten. Lost in his work. It appears so he locked himself in his workshop again. You know how he gets when he focuses on something. No worries. Go find Pascal. He's in the dining room disassembled. Oh no. Be sure to check on him. Where can I find Dad? In his workshop. He locked himself up, is not responding. Put an electric lock on the door. So you need to go get Pascal. Sounds gruesome. Unless you consider not really unless you consider the disarray left behind. Turned him off for a while. Why would you turn off my robot? What's up with the monocle? Need glasses? No, my vision's 20/20. Keep smudging. I had a snare, but a magpie snatched it. Magpie, can you believe it? It sounds like a quest. I mean, you've got to have those. It's part of my image. I have to keep it pristine as to convey how thorough I am when it comes to cleaning. It seems a bit pedantic. Don't get worked up so much. Let me tell you. Between Tamara's paints and Manfred's greasy fingertips, there's a lot of tidying to go around. See you later, Philip. Have a nice day. It's an actually white cleaning cloth. Maybe I could switch it for something else. Philip has a small handkerchief in his back pocket. He uses it to clean his monocle. Doesn't really need any more cleaning. We can switch it with this. There you go. Philip's in for a nasty surprise. We play jokes on Philip. Kinda seems like it. What the oh bother? What happened, Philip? My monocle, I tried to wipe a little speck off it, but the cloth, it's all covered in grease. Hand it to me. I'm sure I can find out the way to clean it. That would be appreciated. I've always wanted a monocle. You too, friend. I mean, the diabolical part of us wants this. Got the dining room, tapestry. Depicts some sort of medieval battle that went down not far from here. Dad and I used to study it in the evenings, making up names and stories for every one of the nights. Got the lock I'm not going to be able to open. So my father is back here. I don't think I can pick it open. Maybe it's Dad's automaton. Maybe Dad's automaton Pascal will be able to help me. Oh, okay, so it's his. I thought it was mine. Dad put the suit of armor together himself out of old scrap. I wouldn't guess it from the way it looks now. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, we've got the coffee. Help myself with a cup of coffee. We have a nice Italian, shucks it's gone cold, coffee maker there. We've got a newspaper clipping. Where did that go? Oh, went into my notebook. The man behind the machine. Who is Joseph Zagórski? Simple answer. Polish physicist and engineer. Flying University member. Babbage's crew project. He's one of the core architects of the independent Poland. After completing the first iteration of his difference engine, he proceeded to utilize the computing power to pioneer a new aircraft design. Sparrow 1 became the new standard. He secretly built an entire fleet? Holy cow. They were deployed in the Operation Eagle's flight, uniting the liberation of Mazovia. What? We have a saucer? Why is it only... Oh, the wardrobe. I was like, it's a sturdy piece of wood. It's almost a bunker. Perfect place to hide in. Not that we need to do that. Here you are, Pascal. I'm going to fix you up in no time. See what's missing. Dad really did a number on you. All need some new parts. And the ocular lens is a vocal modulator and an anti-grav module. Interesting. Well, I have the ocular thing. Can't give Pascal a dirty lens. You won't be able to see it properly. There we go. Get rid of the grease. Good as new. Pop that sucker in there. Blink once if you see me. Or don't, whatever you prefer. He's still missing some parts. Girmeski's Juice with oranges. Prized possession. Tamara praises it as an example of Polish relativism. For me, it evokes a heavy feeling, like a harbinger of some sort of burden. Interesting. So I can bring a coffee back out to our mechanic. Really cute. I love it. Like I said, the finished look and feel really just, it's obviously bringing something to the table. It locks you out of parts it doesn't want you to go in. It allows you to travel back and forth. But most of all, it's got that sort of old puzzle feel, you know? It put it together with the antiquated illumination style that I don't know why it went out of style. Still busy? I need nothing from him. Okay. So that coffee is not for him. We'll have to explore a little bit more, but link in the description below. Like I said, it's nothing bucks. Actually nothing bucks. So you guys are definitely welcome to come along for the ride. Check it out. Check out the dev. You know, see what he's up to. Hey, baby. And then, you know, get a little bit more of the story. So we love you guys. Also down there's Gamer Grind. Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for nothing bucks. Coffee, KOFI. You can buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. And then Patreon is down there. So we joined Patreon. You could support the tribe. Join up with us there as well. But most of all, definitely hit subscribe, hit the bell. And what it'll show you is what we're working on. So if you like this sort of free game, or if you're more into a big blockbuster, you can kind of pick and choose there. Stay safe, game on, and we'll see you in the next video.